is STA Travel just for students, or does it have a student focus and cater for other people as well?
It's not just for students, it's for anybody at all. We have certain products that we have a niche market for, student youth products. So they're tailored towards customers who are students or who are under 26. So we have unique air tickets which have discounts because if you're a student or under 26, you're able to get discount with those fares, but we also have fares for everybody.
So what sort of trips are people looking to go on when they come into STA Travel? Is there a wide variation?
Yeah, just anything travel related. So long haul and round the world trips are our speciality, so we get a lot of that. But we get a lot of short haul travel as well, so basically to anywhere in the world, whether it's Europe or further afield.
If someone's looking to go on a gap year or have a few months off from uni during the summer, for example, what can STA offer them if they want to do something constructive with their time?
Yeah, it would depend what they want to do. There's lots of constructive things that they can do. It depends what they see as constructive. So we do things like work visas for different places, so Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America, and we can sort out work and holiday packages, Camp America, that type of thing. You can also do learning a skill, so learning a language or learning to surf or things like that. Also volunteering packages, so we do a lot of volunteer projects everywhere around the world, so yeah, those sort of things. Or also like travelling as part of a tour group or something like that. It just really depends what they want to do.
Cool. So in terms of volunteering or working abroad, what do STA offer?
Yep, like I just said, the working visas there, and job internships like teaching internships in Asia and various things like that. Volunteer projects are loads of different things, from conservation work, wildlife, building, what else? I've got a volunteer brochure here. It's all listed in this brochure. So yeah, I think just all of the things I've just said.
So for people with smaller budgets but still want to go travel or work abroad, is there anything on offer for them?
Yeah, pretty much everybody that comes in to see us says that they have a small budget. Nobody's too flush with the cash these days, and nobody wants to be spending too much. So really it depends how much they've saved in advance. Like some people have saved for years for these types of experiences. Other people have maybe been made redundant and they've got a pot of money and they just want to go mad with it. Other people are maybe got less money, they've only got money for their flight ticket, but then they want to work abroad, so then they've got their work visa and we help them get work immediately for when they're first arrive in a place, so that they won't need much money other than, they'll be earning when they're away. So yeah, just like we ask what somebody's budget is and we tailor the trip to fit what they want to do.
Is there a lot of people who travel on their own, or is it varied?
Again, very varied. I'm not sure on the exact percentages, but yeah, a lot of people that travel on their own because of the types of trips that we do. We also offer group trips where if you're travelling on your own, you can be, partnered up with a group of people who are single travellers, or we get a lot of groups of friends that are people, 2s or 3s or 4s or more of people travelling. But yeah, a lot of people do travel independently and travel on their own.
So do you have any tips for people who are booking accommodation when they're abroad?
Yeah, I guess with accommodation, the sooner you book it the better, because the cheapest and most popular places tend to book out first and earliest. So we can book that at the same time as their flight, so it depends how long they're going to a destination. So if they were only going for a few nights, we could book the full thing, but if they're going for a longer trip and they're not sure where they're going to be travelling to, then the bits that they do know, then we can book it in advance.
So what are your top 5 well-known places that people should go to?
I'd probably give you a different answer each time, but my favourites and places that are always popular with customers are Barcelona and Venice, I would say, for Europe, New York, Buenos Aires, and where else did I think of? Maybe Australia is always popular with us. I think that's our most popular destination.
So is there any places that you know about that not many others would know about that you should really go on?
Yeah, out of the people in this branch that have travelled to different places, Guatemala is popular. Guatemala and Belize. There's loads of cool wee islands in the Caribbean that you can go like diving and things like that there. Fiona, who's sitting next to me, is going to Namibia next week. And they've got really impressive sand dunes and really good wildlife. A lot of people head to Africa to go to Kenya and South Africa are the most popular for like game parks, but Namibia has some that are less well known, so less touristy, that are really nice. Nepal, like people would think about climbing Mount Everest, but there's the Annapurna ranges, which are a lot less extreme for people like me who are not as good hikers. Where else? Borneo for seeing the orangutans and lots of wildlife. Where else? Kerala maybe in India, southern India. That's quite popular, but a lot of people haven't heard of it. So yeah, you've got like the backwaters of India, and you can do tiger spotting trips and go on sort of river trips and things like that. But yeah, it's really sort of chilled out area of India, because if you head to Delhi or Mumbai, it's just like crazy traffic and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's a pretty chilled out place to go in India.
So why should students come to STA Travel Advice or to book a trip?
Yeah, all of the people that work here have been chosen because they've travelled before, so they can offer good advice and good impartial advice. We're not like, if you go to certain other travel agents, they are owned by a big tour operator, so they would sort of sell that company's products. We're impartial advice, so we can sell anything. And for students, we have a lot of products that are for the sort of student age range and budget and things like that. So, yeah.